Tropical Depression 25, soon to be Tropical Storm Nalgae. There's also like Obet for the Philippine name, but here we go. Starting with the Queen of Wands reversed. Now, that may not be a good sign. We're about to see that. Queen is truthful, balanced, strong, and above all, attuned to her inner forces. So Storm is going to be a bit on the weak side right now. But it's unstable nonetheless, so that's something to keep an eye out for. And there's going to be a bit of a disagreement with the models. That's what we're looking at here. What are you doing, boy? I'll get you. Anyways. Yeah. Again, this is going to be a bit of a situation. And we got the Dilemma Orchid Bee, along with the Copper Queen Orchid. Orchid bee, also known as gold bees, are brightly colored tropical insects, and mostly tropical and subtropical regions of the Western Hemisphere, ranging from Central America to South America. There are more than 175 known species. The Dilemma Orchid bee is the only orchid bee that has established itself in the southern states of the U.S. As its name implies, it is sustained by orchids. Collecting nectar, pollen from them, orchid bees are in the same family as honeybees and bumblebees, all of which are gentle nectar-gathering bees. Well, gentle until you piss them off, and they get crazy. But nonetheless, they symbolize royalty, and they have other qualities as well, such as possessing the power of concentration, quality that is demonstrated by their attention to harvesting tasks. They perform their tasks with lightness, agility, and dedication. And they're also symbolic of community. So this storm's going to be working a bit solo. And again, it's just talking about there being a big disagreement in the models. As in the cone is going to be a bit of a wide one here. The cone's going to be a bit thick this time around. And the queen orchid here also symbolizes beauty, strength, loyalty, and wisdom. So again, that talks about the storm not necessarily very strong, at least at first. And again, it's talking about it might be a bit of a sloppy storm. And it's just, again, the huge disagreement. And that also includes with the fact that the queen, and symbolized by the orchid, includes highly spiritual and intuitive character, commitments, and faithfulness. So again, talk about big rounds of disagreement. So, here we go. Next card. Three of Cups. We got Quail, I presume. Not sure if I drew this in a while. Oh, it's a card of celebration. Joy's joyful circumstances. So this thing could very well end up sparing the Philippines. Storm could very well not be a threat to land, among other factors. So that's a good sign. Outside of that, do I have that labeled as live? Yes, I do. Okay, we're good. And yeah, that was the California quail. They represent group harmony, tolerance, team play, and protectiveness, which kind of contradicts the verse Queen of Wands. But they symbolize peace, and the brown feathers symbolize health, stability, and being well grounded. Again, this is talking about how the storm is not going to be a threat to land, at least as of this moment in time. It's looking to go around the Philippines. So it's definitely gonna be doing something. Not necessarily be a threat to land, but don't let your guard down nonetheless. And we got the huckleberry, wild strawberry, and snowberry, and common oat. Um, so the huckleberry are considered by many to be the most delicious of the wild berries. They're elegant, they're excellent eaten fresh or used in jams, jellies, pies, etc. Dried leaves are said to make delicious teas. The berries also have many medicinal uses. While strawberry is the diminutive version of the domestic strawberry. If you're lucky enough to find them growing and patient enough to pick them, you'll experience true delight with flavor bursting with each tiny morsel. Wild strawberries are actually the original parent of 90% of all cultivated strawberries. Snowberries are poisonous, and although they are not fit for human consumption, they are favorite of quail and other small ground-dwelling birds. The berries in the cards all talk about abundance and the enjoyment of life. Huckleberries represent simple pleasures of life. Strawberries are full of goodness and protection. And snowberries symbolize grounding energies and the awakening of the heart. And then with the common oat, let's talk about what would festivity be without music. Oat symbolize both the enchanting allure of music and the love of it. So there's that. Um, so yeah. So I'm not sure how that's gonna tie in, but we got 3 of Swords reversed. Um, yeah, 3 of Swords. Penetrates the heart with illusion. So looks like the models are gonna be clearing up. Um, gonna quickly be clearing up, especially once it becomes a tropical storm. The picture is gonna become a bit more clear in what it's gonna do throughout its life. It's gonna be clear what's gonna happen with it. That's what I'm getting out of this so far. And abundance of resources, it may try to rapidly intensify. Might reach typhoon status eventually, but for right now we got the 8 of Wands. Been a while since I got that one, especially reversed. Um, 8 of Wands, downward movement indicating energies coming from the divine and moving toward the establishment in this earthly realm. Energy's going up, looks like. Now, considering how these things form, that means energy is going into the storm from the oceans. So it definitely has access to that. And that's going to be a different issue here. So the storm's going to have a lot of juice. It may very well go into a rapid intensification phase. And that would be a huge, huge concern with this storm. I'm picking up rapid intensification phase. 5 of Cups. We're going all over with this. We're gonna get the major arcana though with this reading. Because only time will tell. But 5 of Cups, dwelling on things that have not worked out well in the past. Okay, so people are probably gonna be comparing this with Nasat, considering the storm is looking to take a similar path. So people are going to compare Nasat to this, and the fact that, well, the people that like to see the storms do well, they're going to see that Nasat basically collapsing before going into the Vietnam as a downside, and they're going to expect this storm to do the same. And it may very well do that. But people are going to be thinking, oh, it's going to do the same thing, and it's probably going to do the exact opposite. And it's going to be like, same old, but it's going to do something different. So that's what I'm picking up with this card. And that's not necessarily a good card in that aspect, because it may not weaken before going to Vietnam or wherever it goes. Next, we got the Eight of Pentacles. Now, note this is for the second half of its life and getting towards, well, as opposed to tropical low or some sort. But hard work emerges again with Eight of Pentacles. Appearance of this card points to our dedication to the work that has captured our attention and commitment. Through discipline and focus, we have done our very best to hone our skills. So let's talk about once this thing gets past, I guess, the Philippines, it's gonna start getting stronger, even stronger. That might be where the rapid intensification phase happens. So there's that. That's what I'm picking up here. So, Four of Wands. So it's gonna dodge islands. It's gonna do its best to dodge some islands in terms of making landfalls. Um, so, like I said, this thing could very well go around the Philippines and not directly impact them, and I think this is the case. This just proves that to be the case in my thought process. But again, only time will tell on what the storm does. That's definitely what I'm getting out of this. So, next we got the Seven of Cups. Prosperity. So yeah, this storm is definitely going to go into some sort of rapid intensification phase. Yeah, Seven of Cups is talk about world of choices. Okay, so there might be a little bit more disagreement with the card with the models. Talk about potential. The storm definitely has the potential to do a lot. It's a matter of what it does with that potential, what it does with the resources it has, what it does with all that. It's all up to the storm. But the storm definitely has the potential to become typhoon, super typhoon maybe, and something. And Six of Swords kind of confirms that aspect that this storm is going to cause some sort of awakening through some sort of devastation. The storm might do something to get itself retired, get the name retired. So that's definitely something that's what we're looking at here. So this is something to watch for sure. And the final card, Five of Wands. That's all over the place. Okay. What I'm picking up here is it may try to do some reforming in the Indian Ocean. Although models may not pick it up, it may have that surprise. That's probably the potential it's talking about, and there's just going to be a lot of unknown factors with this storm. So that is all something to watch. It may try to reform elsewhere. It may try to do something crazy, but we just won't know until it happens, assuming it does. So there's definitely going to be a lot of factors here. So this here is definitely something to watch. So yeah, do keep that in mind. So just stay safe out there. See you in the next video or stream. Bye.